Yo, 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 Big Kish back up in here, man. Drake just crashed out on Kendrick Lamar, bro. Drake just crashed out on Kendrick Lamar, bro. Drake just crashed out. He did the ultimate crash out, bro. I don't know. He might be a stepper. He might be a demon. I don't know. We're going to let Fantastic Hip Hop explain it. Y'all know I don't like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
Now, with the meltdown and crash out that we have been forced to see from Drake for months at this point, after destroying his reputation and credibility as a rapper with his embarrassing loss and his beef with Kendrick Lamar, to then soiling his name as an artist at large with every single mediocre release he has had after, between Drake taking one of the biggest losses in rap beef history, to then the pathetic display of his character that we have seen for so much of this year as he has tried stunt after stunt and jab after jab to try and cope and convince people that the smackdown we saw Kendrick Lamar gave him didn't actually happen the way we saw and remembered it. With all of this, it really seemed like Drake was at a level of rock bottom that you couldn't even try to get lower than, but no. Somehow, Drake has managed to get more pathetic and desperate than ever, because after failing to win anybody or anything back that he lost by his own will, and also only making himself look more like the person Kendrick Lamar painted him out to be without even realizing it, by funneling his opinions through the words of other personalities in hip-hop media, Drake has now seemingly drawn up yet another play to try and win back his credibility by seemingly trying to diminish what Kendrick Lamar did again, and now this time, instead of
when that verse y'all just saying, radio personality pushing propaganda for salary, I want y'all to look up payola. Look up something called payola. Let's get it.
Hopping in the booth or once again making someone like DJ Academic spread whatever narrative you want to get out. Drake is escalating this beef by having people do what he wants in a way like we have never seen before, as now Drake's merchants are no longer just on their keyboards trying to create the most insane narratives possible to destroy Kendrick Lamar and win Drake back some credibility and respect. But they are now moving in a way to try and scare Kendrick and make Drake seem so much more powerful than he actually is. And now what Drake is doing to do this is straight up instigating to the highest degree and trying to call the bluff of Kendrick Lamar and his crew. And now because Drake has no credibility as a man, rapper, or anything in between, he of course is not man enough to do this by himself and is letting Toronto rapper Top 5 handle all of this for him. And now with Top 5, it's important to note that this is somebody who Drake just helped free, which seems like a move for him to try and win back credit and love from his home city of Toronto.
I was saying the same thing, bro. He trying to get that love back by getting close to a so-called stepper. Let's get it.
Neglecting it for so long, and as Top 5 is a rapper who seems to actually live the life he raps about, unlike Drake, he comes with a sense of credibility on some level that Drake and his camp can otherwise never get. And now ever since Top 5 has been free and he has been praising Drake for his help, in a way I guess to pay him back or thank him, he has been online trying to track down Kendrick Lamar and confront him for what he has done to Drake, and now no matter who is delivering this message, it's pathetic that Drake needs to have all of these other men to fight battles for him that he can't handle. And when you do brief research, you can really see that Top 5 is a horrible person, and it only seems like right now he is going to keep upholding that reputation in Drake's honor. And now as Top 5 has been online all week recently, appearing on streams of people like DJ Academics, who again, as Ak can no longer get any credit and win people over with his defense of Drake, Ak is also now using Top 5 to try and supplement for his failure of a job that he has done when it comes to protecting his favorite artists from scrutiny. But now before we can go any further, I recently found out that I was being charged every month for services that I'm not even using anymore and then wasted hours trying to cancel them. And now as I am trying to save money and plan for the future, Rocket Money has helped save its customers up to $740 a year when you use of Drake, was by first off sending warnings out to people like Metro Boomin and Kendrick Lamar for what they did to Drake and put him through and beyond this. Top 5 claimed that he was going to be studying the Not Like Us music video, so then he can really see all of the people who he has an issue with, and again,
he did say that. He said he was going to study the video, see whoever around Kendrick Lamar, and he going to crash out. Let's get it.
Considering this guy's past and reputation, which if you look into one bit, is just really bad. These claims come with a lot more weight and intimidation on some level than if anyone else was saying this, but now as Top 5 has only been trying to close in on Kendrick Lamar and his camp and try to set up this moment that he is going to be somehow getting revenge on all of them for Drake, people from Kendrick's camp and who were in the Not Like Us music video have responded to Top 5, and these comments he is trying to stand on by first off calling him out. And specifically with people like Kendrick Lamar's cousin Hidda J3, who for reference, confirmed that Kendrick Lamar was indeed working on a new album not too long ago. They have obviously been vocal about not letting this guy try and disrespect Kendrick and the facts of what went down between Kendrick and Drake's beef. And as Hidda and others have tried to seemingly diffuse this situation before Top 5 takes it too far, Top 5 has only went crazier, and so have other people online who have jumped into this thing like Aiden Ross, and as a result of this, people who have connections with Kendrick and are from where he is have seemingly warned them not to come to LA because it won't be good for them, and now this has caused a whole crash out where Aiden Ross is trying to instigate with Kendrick Lamar and his camp by stepping foot in LA, and other people who have absolutely no place in this but are trying to get some clout and attention like Adam22 and FaZe Banks are seemingly trying to defend Drake and tell Aiden Ross that Kendrick Lamar has no power over the city whatsoever, and that they shouldn't take anything that comes from Kendrick or anybody he knows seriously. And now with all of this, there's a lot we can talk about here, but at the very core of all of it and what matters is that because at this point, Drake has pretty much made Top 5 try and escalate this beef to a place where now people are testing each other to step out in places where they are not welcome, and someone like Top 5 himself is instigating with so many different people. Beyond just being an embarrassing artist or man, this is a really awful and shameful on Drake's end to put real people in this situation where things are starting to escalate way beyond music, and at the end of the day, he is the one who got Top 5 into all of this in the first place, and has been seemingly encouraging him to not stop bothering and push all these people who are close to Kendrick Lamar, and now his Top 5 is someone who really is about what he says in his music, and if you've ever listened to a Kendrick Lamar album, you know the connections that he has, where Kendrick kept things strictly to the music and backed away when his artistic mission was done. Now Drake's crash out is reaching a point where people are on the brink of stepping outside for him and messing with the wrong people, and I don't think I need to explain any further how bad this could really get. But all in all, if this is the direction that Drake wants to take a rap beef in just because he lost, more than ever, we are seeing this man expose just how horrible of a person he is, and how just because his ego has gotten hurt, he is pushing conflict to an entire new level that it should never reach, because at the end of the day, all people want to see are the highs and lows this all has and will keep bringing out of Kendrick and Drake in the confines of a musical competition and nothing more. And now if Drake does not understand this at this point, maybe it's not just a good but great thing that he is on such a massive downfall right now, because if this is what he is trying to do, then he truly has no place in hip-hop. Now with all that said, let me know, what do you think?
Hey Drake, say Drake. When we told you to go take a chill pill, we meant for you to go chill. Go chill out. Don't step back on the scene. Listen, man. Don't be acting like you some Don or something like that. Like you be sending hitters out and all of that stuff. Tell your man to chill. Tell your man Top 5 to chill out. We know what he did back in the day and all that. He got his little credit. That's in Canada. But you try to run to America to try to imitate this violence, it's not going to happen. Tell your man to fall back. Because y'all getting stuff started it shouldn't be happening. Fall back. I know you Debbie's son. I know that. I know you Dennis' son. I know that. I meant Sandra. I know you Sandra's son. You need to go sit down, man. For real. For real. Because what goes around comes around. Look at Diddy. You got some stuff on you too. You need to chillax, man. For real, bro. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Because y'all the audience. Drake is really crashing out. He can't take no for an answer. He don't know how to lose fair and square. And he is a square. So, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. He's crashing out. It's not going to look good for him. Big Kish signing out. I'm gone, y'all.